one of our very own here at Sneak, and she's going to be sharing with us some information about community. So I'll leave it to you, Sam.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Ron, for the great introduction. Some of you have already seen me on the stream at some point during today. But if you don't know who I am, my name's Sam, and I'm actually the community manager at Sneak. I work with a number of other wonderful humans to make this conference happen, as well as work behind the scenes on the MyDevSecOps community and the Secure Developer. And I'm really excited to talk to you today about sort of community. And yes, the rumors are true. Being a part of a community is absolutely amazing. It helps with your personal growth. It helps you to talk about the companies you work with if you're selling products or services, as well as to grow those teams. So, you know, community can really is the answer for everything. I'm definitely a community junkie. You're all here today, so you must have understood a little bit about the power of community, or not. You just drunk the Kool-Aid and you're waiting to see what happens. Well, hopefully after these next 5 minutes, you'll change your mind. So I am going to spend the next 5 minutes telling you about the amazing things community can do and how to unlock their superpowers. So some of you might have realized that being a great developer or security person or ops is just not enough anymore. If you want to advance in your career, you need to be blogging, speaking at conferences, engaging in social media, committing to open source, and the list goes on. It can actually feel really daunting and overwhelming, and you're probably thinking to yourself, why? Why is my technical ability not enough? Well, the really short answer is a lot of the time the people making decisions about your careers actually never see your code. And you need to ensure that those people are seeing your name and your work in other places. So don't worry and don't panic. There is a silver lining, and I'll talk you through a few ways of how a community can help. First things first, if you're looking to grow your speaking career, communities are amazing for that. Obviously today we had some amazing speakers all 24 hours. We're almost at 22 hours mark, I think. As well as for the MyDevSecOps community, we're always looking for great speakers. We have an open call for papers, and a lot of other communities really are looking for people to get involved. So please submit, submit, submit. If the idea of standing in front of a stage in front of 10, 50, 100 people, or virtually in front of thousands puts you into a panic attack, then please don't do it. There are other ways to get involved. But if you're just nervous or you're thinking, like a lot of people say, I just don't know what I would talk about, then a community can definitely help. And please reach out to me on Slack. I'm happy to work with you on this. We run speaker clinics and a whole bunch of other things to try get you involved. And start off small, present your team and then move to maybe a meetup and then on to a conference. The next way we can look at how community involved is actually your personal development. So you've all learned an amazing amount today. But a lot of time, obviously technology is moving so fast that to wait for a book to be published sometimes it's just too long to wait. But a lot of those people researching those ideas are sharing their content at community events. I think I just lost my slide, but I'll carry on. At community events. So being able to engage with the community allows you to see that content. That's going off a bit, but I'm back. But also never underestimate the people sitting right next to you, or in this case, virtually. There are some great speakers, don't get me wrong, and we learned a lot today. But I'm sure you had valuable insights to some of the content that was shared, and so did the people next to you. So please jump onto our Slack community, sorry, or chat to the people. They may have the answers you're looking for. The other reason why it's really great to chat to people next to you is I was actually looking at the virtual platform umbrella, and a number of you said that you were here to potentially find a new role. Well, I'm sure I can speak for every hiring manager that is listening right now. If you could avoid looking through 100, 1,000 CVs to find someone that fitted in with your team and had the skills, you'd rather do that. No one likes to hire. So you need to be able to interact with these people, and communities, again, an amazing place to do it. The other reason why it's great is you're not in an interview process, so people have their guard down. And so they're willing to really tell you what it's like to work at the company, rather than the sort of like candy-coated interview process for you to find out that the environment is just not for you. It's not that the company is not great, just, everyone's got an individual thing when they're looking for different roles. And this actually circles back to my original statement on the people that are making decisions about your career don't always actually see your technical ability. So now that I've sold you on community and you think, you know what, Sam, how do I get involved other than today, other than this great 24-hour event, you want to keep engaging, well, I'm going to tell you where to go. So there's a number of different communities out there. Obviously, if you go onto meetup.com, you can find a community for everything. There's the OWASP community. Even some of our speakers today had great communities. I'm obviously biased, and I want you to join the MyDevSecOps community. you can go across to mydevsecops.io. You'll be able to find links to the Slack community that some of you are already involved in, as well as all our previous content. A lot of speakers that were on our sessions today have done sessions as well. We have a podcast that comes out once a week, and actually I decided to keep this week's one until after this session, so I'm going to go hit publish now, so that content's just for you guys. And please hop on. Another reason why I love the MyDevSecOps community, other than because I run it, is that we were originally always virtual. So it's not a COVID-19 pandemic reason. And the reason why we did that was, one, to be accessible to all of you. So wherever you are in the world, if you don't have a local meetup group to go to, or you can't get there because you have kid runs or work late or whatever it may be, our content we try to make accessible, as well as our speakers. We don't need to wait for them to come into our local area in order to access such great content. So again, it might be selfish, but I say join us. We have, as I said, we've got the community, we've got the conference, and we've got the podcast, and we always have different content coming out. So please pop onto Slack, say hi. I'm Sam on Slack, and I'm at Sammy Hepburn on Twitter. And just really say hi. And hopefully I've convinced you to get involved over and above the 24-hour event. But thank you.